Jawohl, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Forgotten an auf dem PC. In der letzten Folge, wie aufgehört, ich würde sagen, machen wir weiter, indem ich Fick erstmal frage, was soll das werden, da wir allem anscheinend nach vor Gericht stehen.
Whatever you're trying to do, stop it and get me out of here.
I want to hear what she has to say.
Fine. You speak for the girl. I assume we can agree that we need to remove the Arca from her hand. Then we need to...
No.
Are you suggesting we let her keep the Arca?
I am.
You'd let her walk around with a weapon capable of distilling us all? Think of everything she's done to us.
What has she done exactly?
Where should I start? She aids Bonko in his assault on the realm. She distills Forgotlings at her pleasure. She treats us like things, and she assumes everyone wants to return to the ether.
You rebels have no idea what you're doing, or what's at stake.
Tell me, Anne, do you understand what the ether is? What is this home you talk about?
We all came from the ether, and that's where we should return.
Why?
What? We belong in the real world, with the humans. We were taken from our home and forgotten.
Do you have memories of your home?
I remember...
Or perhaps you remember the stories Banku told you. What does home look like? What are humans like? Have you ever seen a sunset? What does an ice cream feel like on your tongue?
I thought you wanted to speak on my behalf.
You're evading the subject, Fig. The Enforcer is a threat. Her actions speak for themselves. Let me refresh your memory. You all remember Dilly. Brave, loyal Dilly. The Enforcer distilled him. She didn't have to. She enjoyed it. Make no mistake about that.
That Forgotling broke into my home.
And now, you are in our home.
Remember when Station Master Pax helped us escape on the train at Tower Ground Station? The Enforcer could have distilled him when she pursued us, but didn't.
Leaving rebels at the station. Not very smart, Enforcer. She set that trigger-happy handgun Magnum on the most skilled mission planner in our ranks. Have you seen or heard from Hilto since we got off the train? Has anyone? Remember how she manipulated that neighborhood into setting up a mirror in the streets? She actually made them believe it was for their own good. Well played, Enforcer. Fear. Isn't that your strongest weapon?
It's no stranger to you either, I see.
How dare you talk to me like that?
That's right, keep pushing your lies.
I'm not dignifying that with the response.
But of course you're not.
I'd say she outsmarted us in Scrappers, Bob. The way she snuck up on us.
Ha! Regardless, it's clear that the Enforcer is a threat. We need to disarm her and use the Arca against Bonko.
Calm down! Stop it! I can't defend all of her actions, but you heard how she reacted when I asked her about the ether. She has lived here her whole life. Remember who taught her everything she knows. Banku did. She is just as much a victim as we are.
I'm not a victim! I'm trying to sort out this mess and get us all back to where we belong. Why is that so hard to understand?
We can't hold Anne responsible for what she's done while wearing the blindfold of Banku. The Enforcer is not as strong as you think.
She's a threat, and we need to deal with her now.
Calm down! Quiet down, please! There's something you don't know about Anne. Something none of you know. Anne is not a human being. She's a Forgotling.
Then why hasn't she crystallized yet?
Anne and Banku each have an Arca. The Arcas keep crystallization at bay. If we take the Arca from Anne, she'll crystallize.
What?
What?
I'd like to call in a witness. Blanket, if you please.
Hello, Anne.
We met on the train. So you were a rebel after all!
Fig is right. You're forgotten just like us. You're a Forgotling.
What?
I've known you my whole life, Anne. We arrived in the realm together when you were a baby. I was the blanket you were wrapped in.
Do you know where I'm from? Do you know who my mother is?
Nonsense! Think about what the Arca can do for us. So what if the Enforcer crystallizes? It's about time she gets a dose of her own medicine. We need to distill the Enforcer, and we need to do it now. Justice!
If you all feel that removing her Arca will make you feel safe, then we remove her Arca. However, no one is getting distilled under my leadership. I want her to at least crystallize peacefully.
Perfect! If anyone wishes to shelter this freak while she's crystallizing, speak up. That's what I thought. Now, go get that Arca!
Leave me alone! Stop it! Get away! I'll distill you! Keep up! No!
Did you sleep well?
It hurts.
I know, dear.
And do you know what happened to me? Why am I here?
Shh, we'll have time to talk about that later.
Without the Arca, I'll...
Well, not instantly, dear. Crystallization comes to all of us. For now, you should try to relax.
Kann ich das denn überhaupt? Ich meine, uns wurde der AK geraubt. Wir sehen echt nicht so gut aus, wenn ich das mal so sagen dürfte. Sie sieht vor allem total fettig aus. Ihr wurde so gesehen soeben die Lebensmaßnahmen ausgerissen. Lässt du mich bitte durch?
Who goes there?
Never mind.
It is my job to mind, and to deny your passage to the pathway.
It doesn't matter. I'll be a crystal soon.
A crystal? You do not seem that aged. Regardless, I unfortunately cannot let you pass.
Schade eigentlich. Das wäre jetzt so einfach gewesen, ne? Ich frage mich vor allem, wie lange das Spiel noch ist. Frage ich mich halt wirklich gerade.
Fig is waiting for you in the memorial when you're ready.
Wo ist die Gedenkstätte denn? Krieg ich meinen AK bitte wieder? Ich fühle mich nicht so gut.
Get out of here, Enforcer. This house is protected.
Yes, Graham. You sent my Nana to the plant.
Get out of here.
We know what you've done.
Hey, mein AK dabei will ich euch alle destillieren. Aber ohne Ausnahme. Außer euch. Ihr wart gerade lieb zu mir, aber die da drinnen, nein.
How did you escape?
Well, we didn't. We went to hit the watchtower as well.
Die fehlen da wohl gerade.
Dilly?
Yeah, Dilly. He slips under it. I'm talking millimeters here. And heads for the floor itself. Never seen anything like it. There she is.
Ich soll zu Fick, wurde mir gesagt. Uff. Ja, ich würde sagen, ihr geht's gar nicht gut. Bist du eine vergessene Voodoo-Puppe? Kannst du mir wenigstens sagen, wo es zum Dings geht? Ah, na super.
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
You're right. They trapped me. They took the Arca. I'll crystallize. And it's all because of...
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't have to pretend to like me. I'm the Enforcer.
I'm Jinx. You'd probably call me a rebel, but What are labels good for, right?
They bring order.
I enjoy the mess.
I'm sure you do. You're a rebel. We need order. We need control. We need to be civil.
Why?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm a rebel and you're the enforcer, is that it?
Yes. No. You make it sound so... It's not that simple.
Eigentlich doch.
Very simple. You fell, I helped you out.
Who cares anyway? We're all gonna crystallize eventually.
We change when we're faced with our limitations. We only have our actions.
Thanks for helping me up.
Danke, Jinx. Die war echt nett, die Voodoo-Puppe. Ja, ich brauche definitiv mein AK wieder. Wenn ich den Rest Spiel so spielen muss, wird das nix. Ist da irgendwie die Gedenkstätte? Nee. Kannst du mir sagen, wo die Gedenkstätte ist? Da ist auch nichts. Gut. Das Grammophon redet auch nicht mit mir. Ist okay. So. Ich habe mal kurz wem geantwortet. Das war gerade wichtig. Gut. Machen wir weiter. Wie gesagt, das sieht nicht gut aus mit an. Ist da das Heiligtum, wie auch immer, Gedönse, blub. Okay, die Kaffeemühle redet auch nicht mit mir. Auch nicht. Ah, das sieht nach Gedenkstätte aus. Hier ist alles kristallisiert. Und hier will Fick mit mir reden? Soll er machen. Wo auch immer er ist.
These Forgottenlings died a natural death. As they reached a certain age, they just quietly crystallized. It's actually quite beautiful.
How long before that happens to me?
About a day, I'd say.
Will it hurt?
Not at all.
I'm not ready for this.
Then why don't we go get the Arca back?
What? But I thought...
I never wanted you distilled. I don't want to see you crystallized either.
Then what do we do?
I want to give you the Arca and get you out of here.
Das ist ja nett.
How?
Bulb keeps the Arca safe at his house.
I don't understand.
I need you to distract him long enough for me to steal it.
What?
Afterwards, you escape and meet me on the surface. Take this map. Your escape route is marked on it.
And you'll just give the Arca back after all that, of course.
You are really looking forward to life as a crystal.
Why are you helping me?
I believe in you. Here's the plan. Bulb wants to use the Arca to attack Bonko. That's why he has sent for a specialist, a Forgottenling who knows the layout of the tower grounds. You will pose as that specialist.
How am I supposed to do that?
I have a friend waiting for you in the storage room. He'll fill you in.
Wait, are we doing it right now?
We have no time to lose. I'll create a diversion so you can get out of here unseen.
Das ist ja nett. Dankeschön. Ja, die Karte sagt mir ja definitiv was, ne? Schön. Die Karte hilft mir aber extremst weiter. Schleich. Schleich. Wo muss ich jetzt genau hin? Ich muss mit Bulb reden, das hat er mir gesagt. Wahrscheinlich muss ich hier nochmal runter. Ah ne, dann komme ich nur hier hin. Ich muss mit Bulb reden.
It's time for me to speak up. Fellow Forgottenlings, I see before me a group with the potential to do anything. Difficult times are ahead, sure, but we have overcome difficult times in the past.
Sie geht da nicht hoch. Warum auch immer. Ach, weil er der ganze...
We are not objects. We are not inferior. I'm asking you to trust me, and that's not a small thing to ask. But I assure you, I have a plan. I will leave you for a short while very soon, but I will be back. And if everything goes as planned, the tables will have turned. I'd like you to remember that we have a
Jetzt kommen wir hier runter.
treat her
Ah ja, das ist ja sehr schön.
just as you would any forgotten. Her best actions
Und ich glaube, hier irgendwo soll auch Bulb sein, denn... Oder ist er da oben?
she too is a
Ach, da ist Quill. Lieber F, ich fühle mich nach wie vor willkommen hier. Im Bahnhof und alles scheint gut zu laufen. Sicherheitsoffizieller Sekti leistet gute Arbeit. Wenn ich ein Rebell wäre, würde ich darauf achten, ihn nicht zu unterschätzen. Ich freue mich auf das Feuerwerk. In Freundschaft P. Pax.
Surprise!
You?
In the ink. I escaped.
So you did.
Let's get it on you.
Get what on me?
The disguise I made for you. You can change behind that screen.
Der hilft mir auch? Ach, weil ich ihn nicht destilliert habe, vermutlich.
Amazing.
Don't make fun.
No, it's even better than I imagined. Bulb won't suspect a thing.
Really.
Here's the plan. Bulb has the Arca in his house. We're gonna get it back.
How will you do that?
I will present you to Bulb as the specialist. And when we're in his house, you make sure to keep him busy. Meanwhile, I open a window so Fig can steal the Arca. Simple.
Paul won't recognize me at first glance.
No, he won't. Trust me. You look just like a moving box who got lost in the warehouse. In fact, you look a lot like my third cousin. But he might recognize your voice, so you'd better not speak.
How can I keep Bulb busy without speaking?
Trust me, Bulb will do the talking. You just nod and shake your head. Literally.
What if I need to get your attention?
Then wave and make some kind of sound. Let's try. Can you nod? Like you're confirming what I say. Ha! Yes! Perfect! Very convincing. Now, let's have you shake your head like you're disagreeing. Yes! It works! Bulb won't suspect a thing. Now, let's try the wave. That's fantastic! There's an actor hidden in you, Anne. You're ready. Let's go get your arc.
Also Q, E und Leertaste brauche ich jetzt.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I'll meet you at Bulb's house.
Das wird niemanden täuschen. Sehr schön. Wie immer, wenn ihr es lesen wollt, kurz pausieren, ne?
I was rather pleased with Bulb's leadership.
He did get results. Talking about a long-term resolution to
Wahrscheinlich ist Bulb da hinten, der bewacht wird.
That would be acceptable.
Whee!
But Fig is too liberal.
the limits equality in themselves.
I say we need discipline, order. Bulb
Gut, meine Freunde, ich würde sagen, an der Stelle machen wir mal eine kleine Aufnahmepause und sehen uns hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin und ciao, ciao.